These days, it's not unusual for older people to report to those who are much younger. Our reliance on rapidly changing technology amped up education requirements, and the aging baby boomers, I'm one of them, have all contributed and combined to increase the incidence of older people reporting to younger bosses. A Career Builder survey found that 38% of U.S. workers say their boss is younger than they are. 16% said they work for someone who's at least 10 years younger. If that description fits your situation and you're frustrated by it, it's understandable. Bridging the generation gap, which turns out to be a values and communications gap, can be a real challenge. Here's a little piece of advice. I hope you'll find it helpful. Be open-minded and respectful. Don't approach the relationship, and therefore every interaction, with a mindset that says, I'm right, she's wrong, or I know better than he does because I've been there and done that. Instead, practice sharing perspectives. Be open about your point of view and really listen to and learn from the other person's point of view. There are genuine ways to build relationships with people who are younger and have their finger on the pulse of emerging lifestyles, technology trends, and necessary shifts in workplace norms. Younger workers have a lot to teach us, so consider it reverse mentoring. The presence of the smartphone generation is driving change. It's becoming increasingly clear that the elders are no longer the only source for valuable information, or that we have full control of important resources. Many of the things baby boomers have fought for, millennials and Gen Xers take for granted. For them, work-life balance isn't something to strive for, it's their way of life. Being treated with respect isn't earned after years and years of paying your dues. They believe it's their birthright. I agree. Especially if they've earned an advanced degree. They feel that way. They challenge authority because their parents taught them to stand up for themselves rather than apologize and shrink into the background. If you're more tenured with many more years of experience than the person to whom you report, or if your manager is the same age or younger than your children, what you're facing day to day is a clash between a generation that struggled and fought hard to be heard and one that benefited from the bra-burning sit-ins and marches. Your young boss is living the dream. Want to bridge the gap, but don't know how? Try asking young people you're close to what their generation values in communication and work style. Don't debate, just listen and take in what they say. Then try out what you learn on your new 30-something boss. See if it helps you bridge the generation gap.